still early. Where to now? Nice.
Madam heard I...
Let's see.
With all due respect, this trial is taking far too long.
What do you think of this, Trina?
It's not possible to tell for sure what goes...
Is it Vainon's voice?
I'm not sure. It's difficult to make out clearly. Wait, no!
Lady Trinan.
Noise, there's a sunlight existence.
It has come to this.
What now?
Get ready, my Demos.
Why would we? The core flame is important to us, but it's beyond absurd to even consider sacrificing him to the Titans. As I promised you, Aglaya, I will intervene in the trial this time to bring your deal, but that's as far as I will go.
Of course. I know this is...
Discerning. All right then. To be as prepared as I can.
That might not be a good idea. The core flame trial is many times more. Our two distinguished guests are not obliged to risk their lives for the flame chaser.
Join me in the trial to look for Phainon. And when we do, assuming we survive Nikador's, if something bad were to happen, Casterus, your priority is to ensure the Thank you both for your valor. Time to taking the lead in this battle.
May that warrior be safe.
Ta-da!
Our reinforcements from beyond the sky. Warriors of heart. Please close your eyes and hold your breath. They once kept the fate of this world, and many other they now seek to venture deep into the trial of divinity and prove. When the hammer of strife strikes the anvil of the warrior, the heat and impact will leave behind scars, and between them, a demigod shall rise.
Very well. Come forth then. Souls foreign to this realm, and warriors in the making. Follow me into the mist and flames, and come face to face with the... And with thy strength, banish the darkness, and usher in sunlight. Let all lost souls find courage on a long journey back home.
What's the matter? Surprised? Where there's strife, there's carnage. It shouldn't come as a surprise to see such a sight in Nikador's trial. I don't see him around here. We should go first. The greatest fear in the depths of a warrior's heart. So, this is...
Get away, Kremnoan vermin! Tell me your name, brute. Your
My name is Perdiccas, and I am here to
Kremnoans.
say whatever you like. Better to die in battle than return even in foolish brute.
Die, you swat!
Madamos, why? Why did you leave us to them?
Is this...
And you are... Oh. You Kremnoans are all eager to die.
Face your death, cowardly king!
This insatiable bloodlust is a product of Nikidor's breath.
Time to twirl!
Absurd. That horrible noise. I can hardly suppress my bloodlust when it sounds. This battle cry must have gone to Finon. That's why he lost himself. What a useless fool. That voice. Not you too, Cartonis.
Mighty Mos, you destroyed all the wicked king. Here...
I won't ask how this happened. Nor will I just need you to tell me where
All of this, you know very well. Leave our city.
I have no intention of hurting you,
Humiliate me, you shall not. Get out! Soon!
This is...
Finally gone mad, despicable vermin.
Enough! Be quiet! Look out! Wait. He seems calm. Parted the waters. So, you are Don Hung. What did you go through? The trial... This might not be a single person. I saw someone from my past a while ago. Someone Finon has never met. Let's first follow this. The battle cries seem to be getting a lot louder. I agree. Just as I thought. This is where the battle cry... The true entrance to Nikidor's tribe. I've seen him for the first time, but there's no doubt about it. What I'm sensing, the one manipulating this battlefield is...
Mightimus, you are a king warrior indeed.
You know me?
The blasphemous prig, and I happen to know that you're here for the soul of that white-haired warrior.
Great. Let's cut to the chase then. Hand over that poor excuse for a sword master, so we can be done with it.
No. I applaud your courage and strength for coming this far. But you have chosen to besmirch the dignity of one who has fallen. And I can... He faced the greatest fear in the depths of his heart, and fought with exceptional valor, though he eventually succumbed to the brutal onslaughts. I have since brought him to the rear battleground, and granted him glory worthy of his... You wish to take him away? Sure. Pick up a spear and prove that your resolve can... Of course. Cowards who hope to avoid bloodshed are better off disappearing.
Your opinions are of no... If it's a fight you're looking for, then you will get one, Titan. I will put you to rest once more.
Commendable. Your noble mother displayed the same spirit.
Don't you dare speak of why not.
She challenged the former Kremnos king to a duel, even knowing that it was a deadly trap.
Her death was caused by you, the incarnation of strife. How dare you talk? Enough of this nonsense. You should be wielding your weapon as the god of strife. Battle me and put a sword...
Your hatred is as clear as day, my Demos. My words must have stung you deeply. But thanks to them, I have also come.
This is why you killed your father for the throne. Only to let your signet sink to the bottom of the Sea of Souls, refusing to let the glory of... This is why you slew the Strife Titan. Only to reject the core flame, letting... Show me what you are capable of. Show me!
I rip your chest apart.
I see you wish to keep peace. Come at me then. Ignite these flames in your beards and step onto the battlefield. Take this spear and burn this. The son of very you, the successor. Knew he was no match, yet he chose to fight till his very last breath. What about you, my Demos? Can your murderous intent match up to what fate has in store for you? Prove to me that you are worthy of this power. For kings of Kremnos, this is the power you desire.
Time to kill! Endless winter. Nothing but a boy.
In the name of fairness, I grant you the blood of strife.
Yours!
Coward. I can hardly contain it.
Spend freely.
Forever do it. I'll accept your punishment. Through my blood.
Time to twirl!
Forever do it.
Open sesame. What a crime.
In fear you shall abandon your mortal body, King of Kremnos.
How noisy.
Watch your head. Endless winter. Nothing but a boy. Expand your thinking. Glimpse me now. Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours!
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
There's no need to worry.
The greatest fear in the depths of his heart.
It is one of the culprits. Nobody knows where those who succumb to it.
According to Nias,
But now,
So, Aglaya, what should we do next?
you know very well the decision that, as the successor to Kremnos, mighty, you know better than anyone that if it was simply about emerging triumph, but ultimately, it is foolhardy.
Don't worry, Dee. This isn't the first time he's been like this.
I'm not worrying about him.
Oh, all right. You're a little...
I'm sorry. That was rude of me. What I meant was, I know that man can pull through for sure.
It's all right. Actually, Dee, there's something we're curious about.
Isn't that ironic? There shouldn't even be a word for fear in the Kremlin.
Do you think...
Is this also part of your grand scheme?
What do you mean?
Aglaya knew that Phynon might fall, and she expected me to take his place. That was the plan all along.
Yes.
I have no intention of condemning you for it. The Flame Chase journey is not a game, and I have long understood the downfall of strife and the ever-growing threat that the Black Tide poses.
They're the only...
Regrettably, I do not hold the key to completing the trial. I wish to give me some time to speak with my people.
I see. Dee, your people. They have been eagerly awaiting. If you take on the divine role, they will have no reservations about following your lead.
I once was. Therein lies my... We'll talk again later.
Dee? Regardless of what happens, we...
Thank you. The person I'm looking for is probably in the hot bath. I should go take a look. Billowing steam always brings back memories of the furnaces in our homeland. Children left unattended by their parents? That's not safe. You shouldn't run around and...
Hey, it's the Crown Prince!
I want to hear stories about princes here.
The Crown Prince.
Yeah, we are! The grown-ups said we used to live next to the arena. My dad is a teacher.
My parents are serving in...
Why are you kids here alone?
Mom and Dad were asleep.
That old man can be such a child sometimes.
Sorry, I don't... No way! Mr. Kratky was counting...
It was prudent of you.
It's...
All right.
Wait, Your Highness! I heard you retrieved Nikador's core flask. Does that mean we get to go back?
Have you ever been to Castrum Kremnos? You were all born in the Holy City, and are living lives no different from the Achaemenids. Everything... never even witnessed the blade in the sky.
Because this place is dead. Mom and Dad told me that the children of Kremnos are born to wield swords.
They also said that the kids in the holy... We don't care. We all...
That time has not yet arrived. But... Yep, only by following
Yes, Your Highness!
the future of Kremnos. I should find... Kratos. There.
Rat! Oh, get a grip. We're here by order.
Out of my way, lackeys.
The Civil Guard of Akama is...
Calm down, my lord. Play nice.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'll allow you to pass this time.
So, you think yourself knowledgeable? Then here is a question for you. Do you know how Chrysius lead? I don't know, my lord. Let me... That vicious beast. But do you know what happened? Why are you red-faced already? It's your story. Well. Oh. What in Akama? To what do I owe the pleasure, son of
Kratos.
Let's talk somewhere else, Mighty Mos. I'm tired.
What about the Council's informants?
Those two hyenas are nothing but scavengers of rotten meat. They couldn't bite you. They can follow us if they want to. Good. Wait. So, how in the world did Chrysius Leo... Keep up with us, you hyena. Oh, sorry. I meant officers.
Hey, old man, how dare you? Calm down. Calm down.
Don't fall behind now. Unless you want to upset our friends here.
Don't you dare try any tricks with us.
We're almost there.
Why have you stopped?
This is a nice spot for a...
Shall we, sir?
Let's do it.
What are you up to? Someone?
Some privacy at last. So, tell me. Why have you...
I came to discuss.
Interesting. I heard the core flame of the Lance of Fury has been restored. Though not by your hand.
Those rumors are not entirely...
In other words, you did entertain the thought of giving up the throne of Kremnos and forsaking your people.
The divine power is not equivalent to the throne. The path of strife is...
Enough with the word games. You think about all the warriors of the Kremnoan detachment who left their homeland with you. Think about their children. If they ever learn that the crown prince they look up to so much is actually toying with the notion of stepping down. Think of the disgrace it would bring upon your departed mother, You best remember that she died for you because of Europon's schemes to restore the glory of Kremnos.
Since you've brought that up...
Are you trying to shame me, Mighty Mos? I may be old, but I haven't become so decrepit that I've forgotten it all. Of course I remember that Europon died when the Kremnoan detachments... You drove the spear into his chest with your...
That was merely the final out... Do you still not see it? What led my parents and our people to their downfall is none other than the strife we speak of. This is the creed of every Kremnoan. No matter...
Don't be ridiculous. The only thing that could slay a king is a spear. Even in... I swore to your mother that I would guard your crown with my life. I never foresaw that the son of Gorgo... Your mother bore that name. The name of the great founder of Castrum Kremnos.
I came to...
Go, mighty. But don't you ever dream of renounced
bloodlines no longer hold.
Especially when it...
Europon, the boy did nothing wrong! This is murder! Do not sully the noble name of Kremnos with the blood of an innocent child!
Enough! My decision is final. We must...
Don't be absurd! Those tiny hands lack the strength to even lift a spear. You'll be ending the bloodline of Kremnos if you do this.
Have you forgotten that we Kremnoans place no value in bloodlines? It is as for our millennia-old glory.
Enough with your words! But listen to yourself now.
Nay, quite the contrary. Starting with this child.
Your failure is Royal Wing elites and efforts of Kremnos!
Understood.
5, 4, 3. No one dare stand by my side. 2, 1.
It's a bit with all present. May fate and my son.
Stop!
If you have more to say, then speak.
With the blade of fury above us and the council bearing witness! Oh, unworthy.
We shall see.
Mightimos, they all tell me to forget. The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood. If there is no Kremnos without the crown,
Mister, you're awake. That's a complicated question. I apologize for arriving uninvited. I saw that you were I bring a message from Lady Aglaya. She has prepared a gift for you. Now that Nikador has fallen, the soldiers in the city can finally catch a break. Is that Lady TRIBBIE?
You must have forgotten. This is a precious relic from our home, Trianne. This is a counterfeit. We both know it's impossible for something this fragile to have survived all. Nothing is impossible. We are fragile too. Why won't you buy it? If someone else gets to it before us, we'll... Calm down, Trianne.
Please, there's no need to fret. If you need more time to...
No, it's... Trianne is just... You've forgotten! You've forgotten all about Mama! Mama gave us Trianne.
See you tomorrow?
See you tomorrow.
Excuse me, if you don't mind.
Oh, it's Miss Castor. See, I have a little hobby of collecting handicrafts. Some time ago, when Lady TRIBBIE and Lady Trianne walked by earlier, but Lady TRIBBIE believed it to be for some reason, Lady Trianne became...
I see. Madam, would you...
Certainly. It's just... if it truly is a relic from Yanisopolis.
I understand.
And what might your concern... Fine. I'll sell it to you at cost, as a sign of goodwill, Miss Castor.
Much appreciated. Thanks for helping me out. I'm not one to venture out often, and while I have some savings, it takes a lot out of me to even talk to people, let alone haggle. The authenticity of the piece isn't important. What matters is that it holds... I've long wished to show my gratitude for Lady... Still, this trinket... Alright, back to business after that little detour. Let's keep moving. Don't stray far now. You've already kept Lady Aglaya waiting long enough. your friend arrived before us.
Welcome, Cass. And you as well, Trailblazer. Your companion here. Through him, I've come to understand that you and your friends walk the paths of Kefali and Yanis in places beyond the sky. Addressing you appropriate for all that has happened. It was never our intention to drag you two into the battle again. This is the dew of divine blood, brewed from crops nourished by the blood of the Titans. Back in the days of prosperity, and now, in keeping with tradition, very perceptive, Mr. Duff.
Wow! Gray and Danny have sharp eyes indeed. You'd make... No need to worry, by the way. I can tell from Lady Aglaya's tone of voice and micro-expressions that she's being genuine. Not only are you guests from beyond the sky, but you've also done so much for Akuma. You're...
Hyacinth, thank you for taking care of the wounded of the past few days.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. The patients are very cooperative when we attend to them. I'm just thrilled to see them all going home. Oh, it's Cassie. Oh, I've missed you. Miss, you can't say that. Lady Aglaya should always be Lady Aglaya. As an acolyte of Aquila, I'm here to bring healing light to the world. Plus, I've heard you're also children of the distant skies. Fate must have brought us together. Can we be friends? I'd love to hear your tales of the sky. And oh, it's a rare occasion that Akuma presents such an invaluable gift to guests.
Of course you may. Esteemed guests of Akuma, please believe me when I say that this gift carries no hidden agendas. As for the matter of the Alliance, you need not give me an answer herein.
You're mistaken. The capable Lady Aglaya doesn't need my... Oh, yay! Then I'll get started.
Allow me to do the honors. This young lady is Hyacinth, assistant lecturer of the Newsporists at the Grove of Epiphany, and head nurse at the medical institution known as the Twilight Courtyard. Many of the Chrysos heirs suffered injuries during Mikador's attack on Akuma, so the Grove sent Lady Hyacinth to treat the wounded in Akuma.
But what I'm really good at is helping people sort out what ails their mind and spirit. If you're ever feeling troubled, come find... Well, it looks like everything's sorted out now. The patients have...
I would love to keep you in Akuma for a few more. As it happens...
Oh, that sounds...
No need to fret.
I happen to have a few questions for Professor Anaxa as well.
If you're not keen on just sitting around, Mr. Trailblazer, why not go with them?
That's a wonderful suggestion.
In that case, do this tool, while you're in the grove, make good use of it.
I'm glad to be in your company.
Lady Trianne. Did something happen, Clementine? Miss Hyacinth, this man was discovered by Trianne! Trianne was in a bad mood this morning, so we went to the outskirts of... Trianne knows the city has good doctors, so... I was waiting here for Miss Hyacinth when I bumped into Lady Trianne. But by then, this man... These wounds... This is bad. Clem, Cassie, and Trianne, would you mind making your way to the grove first? As a healer, I can't...
I understand.
Trianne believes he'll get... Everybody, follow Trianne! Fly, fly, fly away from Akama! Down this road we go, to the skies we fly! Little Cass, little Gray,
I'm ready, too.
okie dokie, everybody.
It's harder than I thought to sew gemstones onto wool felt.
Cass, memmy, memmy, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem.
Mem wants to try sewing. Here.
Memmy, mem, mem, memmy, mem. Memmy, mem.
It's hard not to like Mem when they're so adorable. This is amazing. It seems as if their voice has become more intelligible after spending the last few days together. I feel like I'm gradually gaining the...
Mem, 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 memmy, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, memmy, mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem. Memmy, mem, 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 mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem. Mem. Mem, is everybody happy? Memmy, mem, 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 mem.
It's already action hour. Lady Trianne, you were talking in your sleep.
Sleep talking? What did you...
Something like, Mommy, doll with sword.
Ugh, so
Of course not. Wasn't Lady Trianne's mother also the...
Uh-huh. Mama was the strongest holy maiden in all of our history. But Trianne can't remember what Mama looked like. Memmy, mem. Memmy, mem, memmy, mem, mem. Memmy, memmy, mem, memmy. Memmy, mem, mem, mem. Yay! Mem, 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 mem. Mem. Okie dokie! Trianne remembers that we need to help if we follow this woven... Memmy, mem, memmy, mem?
Legend has it that whenever they requested an audience with Circe's, Nestia would...
Look! A huge tree! Mem...
It's the Bough of Rift. A long time ago. Something... The Grove has always welcomed scholars. So too would Circe's give us her... Yet... It seems both the Grove's messengers and the Titan... That doesn't seem likely.
Maybe everybody's still asleep because classes haven't started yet! They don't...
This place is too quiet.
The entrance on the other side. What could it be?
I knew you would find it. The courtyard of Storgi should be just ahead of us. as I expected. Not to mention that this whole place is... There is no way...
Hello? Is anyone there? Oh, no one's here.
I have an idea. Lady do you remember? Lady Aglaya said this. While you're in the grove, this is achievable because the grove is not only where the roots of Circe's are. Oh, Nestia. With the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my... I'm sorry. If I'm not mistaken.
There is a...
But that shouldn't be... Are they... No, these are shadows of dead white.
Dead shadow?
Strictly speaking, these white dryads are still plants. They only gained sentience as a result of Circe. However, this also means...
But what happened to them? Why are there only tiny...
Mem.
Black cloak toward the
I have a bad feeling the deathly fog of Thanatos.
Oh! Trianne will be on high alert!
More and more intense. There. On the steps.
This looks...
No, it's neither. This is a creation of the Black Tide. Everybody, stick.
Should we... The monster is alive! Trianne will protect...
Trianne, please, mister. Let's... As expected, the words black, sword, and kill. They're talking about the Black Tide.
Time to kill!
Open sesame. Glimpse me now. To think the Black Tide has spread this quickly to the Grove, I'm afraid a world where strife has fallen is...
Oh no!
Looking at this mess, but...
Lady Aglaya, after a few days of surgeries, both major and minor, we were able...
Thank you again, Hyacinth.
The scarring of his organs was especially severe. A result of the black...
Don't stress yourself out over this. TRIBBIE, I have some things to tell you as well. There's some things he is not Ackerman. The way the stitches on his...
The Grove?
Now that I think about it...
Trianne just got in contact... the Black Tide has invaded... We haven't detected any survivors, even with the help of the Golden Thread.
The Black Tide is posing an even greater risk to us now. Can they tell where the core flame is right now?
We see it. The core...
But
they can't see for sure whether the Titan has also...
Please let them know that for now, the most pressing task is to identify the core flame... Oh, and find Anaxa. Unless something went...
They've set off.
I pray for this.
Aggie... How did...
I know that man all too well. If that blasphemous performer knew that he was not long for this world, he would most certainly try to seize the core flame and drag the Titan down with him.
Is this a...
No, I'm being serious this... We're facing threats from both within and without. They may have even prepared the gallows from...
You mean...
Even if the divine authority of strife is as yet, alas, it's too late.
All right.
Not for now. That being said, it's likely he is the only one who managed to escape.
Everything will be fine. The people at the grove...
How should I put it? Lady Aglaya doesn't trust Anaxa. Despite being a Chrysosaur, Anaxa resolutely believes that Titans and prophecies during our regular citizens' assemblies. He always votes to oppose the flame chase.
Trian knows the answer to that. Everybody says that Circes, who symbolizes reason, is the most tolerant of novel ideas.
Yes.
With the exception of Orin.
That is true.
Trian believes so. Little Gray and Little...
Good idea. In that case, please promise us that...
Okie doke.
That's the other thing I...
Okay.
Of course, we know that. Remember all those So many monsters. I can't open it. Save your energy. Yanis's power is far.
Are you serious? Just a mere... Before you try unlocking the door, perhaps you should first find a way to clear the fog that... My name is Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, and the founder of the New Sporists. Before we go any further, rule number 1. Do not call me Anaxa. Rule number 2. Never interrupt me. The person standing here and conversing with you right now isn't the vestiges of a memory. Rather, it is the culmination of the greatness through the wonders of alchemy. Nothing is impossible. Having said that, that's because my precise calculations account for every possibility. I also know that you have already discovered the cause of the calamity at the Grove, but that is where you're wrong. While the Black, only a small fraction of the scholars stayed behind with me to defend the Grove. If all goes but, since you have accessed this and now, the objective is complete.
Mr. Judge... Professor Anaxa? It is located at the top of the... making our way... Right. Alchemy is truly incredible. No, you didn't imagine it. I'm afraid that someone's... Found it. The voice is coming from... No. It seems to be coming... Let's go check it out.
Regardless of what... Such a lively little bunny. What an impatient child.
Who are you? Keep your distance and identify yourself. Otherwise, you'll face the consequences.
The scent of Thanatos. I recognize you. Idonia's renowned goddess of death.
Since you are aware, stop provoking the authority of death. Answer my question.
Baring your fangs at me. How cute. Just call me Calypso.
Be careful. Even if the head of the Weft could not detect her presence, let me test her.
Do you mind if I join your...
That would be rather inappropriate for someone who isn't even willing to reveal their real... However, I'm going to ask you some questions.
A pop quiz?
What was the topic for the grand finals of the 750...
Is a flying arrow in motion, or...
Who was your representative?
Medea. She went up against Phynon of the New Sporet.
Who won?
Nobody won because the 752nd Great Debate never took... What I just mentioned happened during the previous debate. Phynon emerged victorious and obtained his 10th consecutive debate wreath. Anaxa the New Sporist is still alive. I saved him. This dumbfounded expression of yours. As the saying goes...
I'll keep my eyes on you.
Oh, that's true. As long as we can get the water wheel turning. So, the solution is...
Let's see. Is that the Chamber of Purifying Tears?
You have a good memory.
Why?
My intention. See that all the two...
Ma'am.
Indeed.
We can retrieve it.
Oh, Mom. Besides...
Ma'am.
Although it would be... I'm simply making you... Now is not the... As a student of...
I cannot deny, Mister. Since our interests are aligned right now, it's better for us to do as she says. Besides, if you unfortunately turn out to be her ultimate target, please don't worry.
The gleam of old...
No soul. Huh? There are Ichor vessels stored here.
Ma'am.
gleam of old blades.
How smart.
Let's see.
Let's hope that this is not a trap set by her. So this is the golden... If only they...
So...
Cal?
Understood.
Me bunny men?
Is...
There's a secret passageway behind the pond. It's faster if we take that path.
How do you know this place so well?
Well, I'm one of the 7 sages after all.
Let's see.
We're here. Could you kindly pluck a Now, can I...
Huh?
That being the oath of Nest...
Right. Got it. O Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you.
Ma'am.
It's just so. What do you think?
That is...
You look like a sad, lost puppy. Even if this is indeed a scheme to get you to... Therefore, why don't we just put everything aside and work together?
Yes.
Great. Then...
However, giving us half-truths is not the right attitude. Furthermore, according to the principle of equivalent exchange, since we have passed your so-called trial...
I really can't bear to look at your sad expressions. Although you only cleared a simple trial, I'm willing to make an exception and treat you with sincerity. I'll allow each of you to ask a question. But not the little bunny. So, ask away.
Well, in that case...
As I've previously mentioned, I'm one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany. If you think that this answer is insufficient, then... Well, it's your turn.
My question...
There's no point in making this unnecessarily complicated.
That applies to you, Lady Calypso. With all due respect.
Is that so? Regardless, I still stand...
Then please, lead the way.
All right.
I'll just consider that.
Indeed. All right, go ride the water wheel. I'll wait for you up there. Let's say something. Speaking of which, don't you also have a red-haired companion? Let's see.
Whoa! It's little Gray, little Cass.
Lady Trianne.
No, Trianne flew high up into the air to the... Yup! The spindle that Aggie gave us is so... He's near the treetop. Even though our perception of him is very weak. But since Trianne was alone and afraid that it might be dangerous, we...
Anaxa is indeed still alive, and he's at the luminary
Huh? Calypso? Oh, so you found us her vibe, ma'am!
Coming and going.
Oh!
This is...
Yup! Trianne found it on...
Lady Trianne.
Oh, it seems...
The Dome of Devotion. Calypso. Just what are you hiding?
Let's see.
The golden thread is vibrating more and more violently.
Everyone, let's be even more cautious. There's no one. Hold on. The butterfly... That can't be. Was it for fending off...
What exactly is this?
No. How should I put it? It's considered a safeguard for the Titans. Legend has it that someone can only pass the trial of the butterfly.
But our
Sorry, but even rather than worry about this, perhaps we can try again. If it's indeed the token mentioned in the legends, there should... Let me give it a try. Oh, Nestia. With... Lady Trianne!
Little Gray, little Memmy, he's about to...
The voice seems to be coming from the Star Chase atrium.
Let's see.
Little Gray, little Cass,
Lady Trianne, what exactly...
Trianne and Memmy were looking around to see if there were... Just as they went to take a closer look at...
I see. Let's get a move on. The orbs belonging to Ornyx's priest should be nearby.
Let's save some time. Stream 4. The gleam of old blades.
It's connected! Let's hurry! Memi is already bouncing around due to the heat!
Oh no. I'm starting to smell something delicious.
Open sesame. Glimpse me.
Easy. Mem. Mem, it's alright. Trian only just flew down.
I'm glad that everyone is all right.
A remnant of Nestia's to get to the throne at the treetop.
Whoa.
You finally appeared.
Yes, it's been some time. It seems like I'll really be able to rely on all of you to reclaim my true form.
Lady Trian,
Huh.
Alvia, all right.
another trial.
Mem. But we have to go to the treetop to find
I've got a hunch. According to Calypso. How incredible.
Mem.
Let's see.
It seems like you managed. In that case, just
It'll be fine.
It's a success! Path has appeared!
I'll be back shortly. Of course, but now. It's time. If the West Wind ever ends, farewell.
Lady Calypso.
Thank you so much for your help.
Well, in that case, you're actually Circe's, right?
Mem.
Oh my. The children of humanity have passed the final trial at last. I was wondering when you were planning to expose me. How did you know?
The riddle-like trials, your distrustful yet sincere character, referring to Nestia, the head of the Litophagus is actually called Medea, and not Calypso.
Since you knew from the start that I was not who I said I was.
Because I did not believe that Circes would walk this world in a human form. I was also afraid that the Titans were under the control of the Black Tide. Also, to make a claim, one must have evidence. This...
Excellent. To think we were able to gain a new chance at life in the midst of death. Fate truly is a mysterious...
Well, should it...
Oh, the reason I needed your help? And just like...
Is this threat related to the Black...
Indeed. And it's even more related to that lost item from before. Its owner is a quiet and paranoid hunter who seems to have been reborn from the Black Tide and is attacking along with it. As I could not do anything about him, I split my body up and escaped to avoid harm. I bided my time for a chance to seek assistance. Unfortunately, this was not a sustainable long-term...
What you mean is that you hid your own...
Indeed. I split... As for the last one, it's currently in Anaxa's body, which is in dire need of repair.
What? Do you...
Especially that heretic named Anaxa. His way, of course, this...
Ma'am!
will also...
But... Sir...
I just need you to... Turn the Golden Bough of Vows into... To you, children of humanity. May you be blessed with good fortune.
It seems like... fierce battle will be inevitable.
Don't worry! Trigan will protect everyone!
Ahead lies the Luminary Throne. And also... Is this Professor Anaxa? Was right.
Who is this black robe?
Everyone, brace yourself. This must be the hunter reborn from the Black Tide that Circe's... The black sword and cloak. The owner of the piece of cloth. The north wind that sent over the deathly...
You're not. Demigod, stand down or die.
Run!
He has already discovered us.
Trian will also protect everyone!
Mister, only this time, may death protect us. Be careful.
One slash. Two slashes.
pretty lively.
Slow down. Never hesitate! Too slow.
What's wrong? Never seen perfection up close. Expand your thinking. Glimpse in the
Just wait for bliss. I venture forth to forever.
Triumphant!
Check.
Victory inevitable!
Honored to meet me. I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Curiosity, endless riddle. Nothing but a force. Expand your thinking. What a crow.
Powerful. Cersei was right. Who exactly are you?
Dangerous thoughts. Pull together. Resonate once more.
Watch your head. Better hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Never seen perfection, but open sesame. Glimpse in the night. What are you looking at? Night. Stars echo. Expand your thinking. Curiosity, endless riddle. Nothing but a force. Open sesame. What a crow. Time to kill.
Hedge your bets.
No blood. This big diamond. It's all yours. Time to twirl.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Honored to meet me.
Powerful. Cersei was right.
Glimpse in the night. What are you looking at? Curiosity, endless riddle. Nothing but a force. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Open sesame. What a crow. Time to twirl!
Not good. In that case.
Can't be killed in a single blow. You are indeed no ordinary human.
Since the ambush failed, it'll be difficult to find another opportunity.
Professor Naxa? No.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse in the night.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Stars echo. Curiosity, endless riddle. Nothing but a force. Open sesame. What a crow.
This is bad.
Century Gate, open!
was a close call.
Sorry. I know you...
Please don't blame yourself, Lady Trianne.
I feel...
Lady Trianne, you haven't been well since you woke up.
All this noise and commotion. Akuma hasn't changed a bit, has it?
Are you...
There's no need for doubt. The Titan no longer speaks. It is I, an Exagoras of the new spore.
Indeed. You are the only one... Professor, let me be frank. The mission Lady Aglaya entrusted us is to search for survivors, uncover the...
That does not surprise me. Are you going to bring me to Aglaya?
That is indeed my duty. But I...
Fine. There's no need to make your life difficult. I'm not against meeting you, but I have some things to take care of first. The families of some of my fellow Grove Scholars live in the...
Because Lady Aglaya...
Let me guess. That woman will not only prevent me from visiting the families of the deceased... My fellows at the Grove gave their lives defending the Core Flame and fighting the Black Tide alongside me. Their families deserve to know the truth.
You intend to do it without her knowledge?
Do you really think that woman would treat me well, even if I behaved and proved my loyalty? I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more anger. Are you going to stop me?
I will accompany you, but please...
You truly have the makings of a fine scholar, putting yourself in other people's shoes like that. Let's go. I won't...
So, after all these years, you and Lady Aglaya are still...
Neither of us is narrow-minded. You should know the root cause of our conflict.
Let's see.
Oh, hello, young ones. Is there anything I can help you with?
Are you the father of Keinani and...
Ah, yes. Alas... What's the matter? If they refuse to apologize...
What should we do?
Mr. Fabio... The...
What?
They fought until their last breath against the Black Tide to defend the Grove. As the Chrysos heir stationed at the Grove.
Don't put it that way. Even if my Artakama wasn't one of the Chrysos heirs mentioned in the prophecy, she was still a heroine, wasn't she?
Let's see. Hello. And you are?
Hello. If I'm not mistaken, you are Kallinicus' wife, right?
Yes. Oh, are you a messenger? No wonder I haven't heard any news for so long. There's been a change in personnel, hasn't there?
Ma'am. Kallinicus passed away a few days ago, defending the Grove against the Black Tide.
So... did he manage to defend the Grove?
Huh?
Yes.
I see. I come from You know, Kallinicus. Even though he was a scholar, he'd always ask me to teach him how to fight whenever he came back. Isn't it funny that a Chrysos heir like him wants to learn from an ordinary person like me? I've been prepared for this for a long time. In times like these, any ordinary goodbye might just turn out to be a final farewell.
I'm really sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I was once a warrior, and I'll find my way back to the battlefield someday. With the coming coronation of the new king of Kremnos, I'll take up my lance against the creatures of the Black Tide, and seek vengeance for my husband.
Let's see.
What's wrong? I'm busy. There's a lot going on in the city, and I've got my hands full.
Mister, we're sorry to bother you.
No, wait.
Keep your cool, Titus. A few days ago...
Wait. I've been telling him for 8, still wouldn't budge. I already got him, that bull-headed old man. Stubborn as a mule.
That is it. That's all.
Good work, mister.
Let's go.
All right.
Miss Castoris.
Hello. We have an...
My apologies, Miss Castoris. Lady
That's just great. Answer me this, friend. Did Aglaya order you to take me directly to prison?
Please don't jest.
It's fortunate we don't have to confront that woman while I'm hauling around this sick body. Castoris, and this friend I haven't gotten the chance to know. I'll take that Titan made a myriad of adjustments on their own. My head still aches from that. I don't want to stay a second longer.
Please be careful.
Is covered by her golden threads. I know. That woman is extremely confident I won't... Don't worry. As I said before.
Mister, so many unexpected things happen. Please do not underestimate. The Black Tide isn't Nikedor's core flame now sits vacant, and the Black Tide has returned. The Grove is an academic city with the best understanding of the Black Tide, the Trial of Strife. Lady TRIBBIE once traveled. As for me, I detected. Speaking of that, you must. Yet when you caught me in the Grove, I'm curious why you weren't affected by my power, mister. My apologies for the abrupt question. For all my life, I've always wondered. Mister, you must be tired after being on...
Trianne?
What's wrong? Is there trouble at the Grove?
Yes, I sensed something. It was fleeting, but very strong. It feels like they're in some big trouble. Trianne used the Century Gate again.
Can you see what's actually...
No, it's fuzzy like always. But the enemy's aura has disappeared. Maybe they've moved to a safe place?
Let's hope that it's just a false alarm. We should place our trust in him and Castorus, teacher. They will keep Trianne's...
Peggy, one day, Trianne will reach her limit, and TRIBBIE will take on the role of gatekeeper from her. We are all aware of that. I am just a little concerned about her state of mind. Trianne was already unable to speak, even in short sentences when they left. We want to say a proper goodbye at the very least.
I will pray with you.
Thanks. And Aggie, it looks like we will need you to come with us to the baths this time to unwind. It feels like neither of us have laughed for a long while. It's time to head out with the west wind!
All right.
Numbers! It's really hot and heavy. Has it always been like this? Is someone injured? What happened here?
Watch out! Watch out! For the Kremnoan!
Kremnoan? This is... their doing?
Aggie, now's not the time to dwell on that. Let's help the injured people first.
Excuse me! Coming through! Oh, you two are here as well. That's a relief.
Even the Twilight Courtyard is involved? What in the world happened here?
I actually just came to relax. But as soon as I got here, I saw all these people lying on the ground. I've examined them, and they don't seem to be seriously ill. I feel...
Multiple individuals fainting simultaneously from the...
He disappeared, and no one knows where he's gone to.
Let these people rest.
Have you thought of something?
Yes.
What's going on?
Snowy!
The culprit is...
Dee! What did you do to everybody?
It's just another duel where I claimed victory.
Duel?
As I expected. On the surface, these two are the mightiest warriors in the Holy City. But they're still impulsive youths at heart. Speak up, Mighty. Tell us exactly what kind of foolishness you and Finan indulged in this time.
I seeing things? Is the magnificent deliverer finally deigned? What kind of
Nothing. I was just imitating your usual response. I don't feel anything special from you. Have you passed the demigod trial?
The ritual hasn't reopened yet. In case you forgot, it hasn't been that long.
I didn't forget.
Then, you're welcome.
In twilight's last gleam, Makima stands bold. Her walls dreaming of her fruitful gardens, pilgrims arrive from distant lands. Yet little do they know that they will step into flames.
What are you playing at this?
I just felt like reciting a few lines of poetry. Surely the Crown Prince of Kremnos knows how to...
Kremnoans steer clear of such weak literature.
These lines express the poet's yearning for their home. Just as Akuma is distant from...
I know how to interpret poetry, Haikis.
There's no point in pretending to be profound, my friend. Thank you for helping me out when I was in a tight spot, but see...
Don't compare your situation with mine. My people are still relying on me. I can't ascend to God.
So, are you suggesting that you, the mighty Mightimos, and the heir to the throne of Kremnos, wish to defy tradition that has endured among your people
Still thinking about what I should do.
Never mind. It's probably not my place to... An idea does strike me, though.
Go ahead. Let's see what...
Maybe we both need to relieve some stress. This time, we'll see who can stay in the super hot bath for longer. What? Are you chickening out?
The phrase chickening out does not exist in the Kremnoan language. I just find the situation absurd, that's all. All-knowing historian, are you not aware? Looks like I'll have to teach you some royal etiquette today.
And thus, an unprecedented with unparalleled resolve. The two warriors' determination, even since we can't see what's happening in the competition. Why don't... Do you recall the legend of the Gorgo lion? Long before tens of thousands... It fixated on its rival. It set its sights on the other's neck. It was stuck. It had nowhere to it on the land of Amphoria, and at last, the most
My lords, would you like me to reduce the temperature a little?
What? You're chickening out already?
Get lost.
Are you asking me to get lost?
Do whatever.
Oh, please forgive me.
What a spectacle of folly.
This is what you get for daring to challenge a Kremnoan without understanding your own place.
What I'm saying is, your little game dragged down quite a few innocent souls alongside you.
We will personally escort back home the customers left awestruck by our formidable presence.
This isn't fair. You're wearing way less than I am.
Is this the latest trend now? Getting into the baths while...
Don't look at me like that. It was he who challenged me. There is no word for flee in the Kremnoan language.
Very well. Let us bring this farce to a close, shall we? The Flame Chase journey is destined to be a lengthy one, replete with obstacles.
But thanks to those two, all the gloom has vanished into thin air. Though we just had quite the commotion. It's not every day we find the Marmorial Palace this serene. Shall we continue with our previous plans? Hyacinth, would you care to join us?
Such an empty bath is indeed a rare sight. I was looking forward to unwinding it.
How about we go to the bit? Numbers!
Let me check.
So, how is
It's so good.
But, Lady TRIBBIE, aren't you going to
We will have to pass. After.
Please understand that she can no longer endure the heat of this pool due to...
Oh,
Are you curious about it?
I am, but
Don't get all nervous. Then, because of. And in return,
each opening of this...
we don't know what awaits.
in that case,
Well, there's no way around.
maybe we will do everything.
So your first reaction... I look forward to your good news, Hyacin.
Now. Like, something's. Wait, no. It's Trinin.
I win this round of escorting the bathers home.
How does one contender alone make a valid competition?
Offering a compliment or two wouldn't be the end of you, you know. What is that word?
It means hyena. I'm likening you to a weak hyena. By the way, you emphasize the completely wrong syllable.
Though we've been acquainted for some time, I have rarely heard you talk in the ancient tongue of Kremnos.
It's because I'm not exactly a master at it either. I can listen and read just fine, but when it comes to writing...
You can write?
You speak as if you don't have a...
That was in jest. I understand. After all, you...
Worry about yourself first, deliverer.
Well, it's because there isn't much to say. Hades Elysiae is simply a tiny village that disappeared. The only times I get to see it are in my dreams.
And in
the trial from the Lance of Fury.
I knew it.
Yes. I saw it all. Hades Elysiae ablaze with everyone. My family, friends, and my kin. Lying in a sea of flames. A blood-red half-sun hung in the sky. Just like on that day. Killed Cyrene. But I saw its form this time. A black cloak, an eerie mask, and a broken giant. I fought it in the trial. But even though I've been fighting, improving, and resolute...
You were blinded by hatred, and almost lost your...
That's right. And that's why I am truly...
You finally picked up some manners. Better late than...
Then what about you, Mighty?
There is no word for fear.
I'm getting the feeling that your language has no words at all.
But to answer your question, I saw Akuma in the trial. As well as... Hephaestion. Perdiccas. We faced life and death together. The wind in the wilds of Amphorius smelled like rust. Perdiccas. Ptolemy was
This is the first...
They died on the back. Perdiccas was the first to go. He was shot.
Midamos. Do not.
Leonius.
Idonia.
Yes. They cornered us.
This is perfect.
20 dusks later, Ptolemy and his cavalry. Then, of our enemies.
Mighty-Mos.
And at last, he hid his condition.
A Kremnoan.
Bastion.
No need. Farewell, my dear friend.
What a grave trial indeed. Now I understand why you see immortality as a defect.
My father threw me into the sea of souls to break the wheel of karma. But little did he realize it would grant me an immortal body and summon a fated revenge on his head. Following his demise, I considered leading my people back to our homeland. Against the dissent of many, Kratos included. I made the Kremnoan detachment the instant of strife.
If you take over Nikedor, then you must begin the journey, so you hesitate.
I don't know, but I have never been crowned. Those 5...
Your predicament is... I don't know how I can give you any useful advice. And that teacher of yours.
Dee, we've got...
Lady TRIBBIE, what's making you so flustered?
Hurry up and go! He got abducted by...
Kratos! What's going on?
It seems I was the one who exposed my
Aglaya! I don't...
This man abducted Trinan by force, and forced her to bring him to the vortex of Genesis. He then brazenly stepped into the trial of the Lance of Fury, and naturally, failed.
Is she telling the truth? Why did you do that?
Because I don't want to wait anymore. If you want to run away from your destiny to become king, then keep running.
Age has blinded you, teacher. Can't you see that I'm hesitating because of this very recklessness seared into your blood?
Kratos, do you truly believe you're worthy of entering the trial? To blaspheme against the prophecy? Does the mission we Chrysos heirs bear seem like child's play to you?
Do you know how the Kremnoans see you, Aglaya? You're a hypocrite and a megalomaniac. The prophecy of Genesis and the flame chief.
Silence! Kratos! Do you even know what you're...
Are you defending this woman, Mighty-Mos? How many wars did people start because of her and her so-called prophecy? How many cities fell? Even if this so-called Genesis really exists, will there be a place for the Kremnoans and...
Are you done talking? By agreement between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders, those who trespass upon the vortex of Genesis need not be tried by the Council. I am allowed. Kratos, your actions are unforgivable.
Aggie, wait! We have a proposal! Someone had... Lord Kratos did not use violence to harm us. We can... Please, Aglaya.
I'm listening.
I'm sorry, Lord Kratos. We were so preoccupied with deciphering the fragments of prophecy that we wish to earn your trust and those of the Kremnoans.
How are you going to show me?
You've heard about that Outlander, right? He has somehow made a connection with Orynyx and can completely We will ask for his aid. Tomorrow, at the Abyss of Fate in the...
A fair proposal.
Until then, you will be stripped of your freedom.
It is not the first time I've been made someone else's prisoner. Do as teacher. Forgive me, young master. Ever since your father died, our people in...
This obsession for returning home has become a sickness for our people. Why is...
You have a clear head, which is why you're also incomparably alone. A smart person, if you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood just as you did.
A fierce fighter. I did not expect such heroism from a feeble Akhir. Fulfill your duty as the victor.
As if you have any honor! Listen closely. I am the leader of the Kremnoan detachment, Mighty-Mos. I'm here to finish.
It is you. The beast spurned by all. So you did defy death. The prophecy was true.
You defy? You're wrong. As for you, you already... Haikus! You're a weak king. So weak that even though... Now...
Then swing your blade.
No. I don't want... All I want is your life. To avenge...
But the walls of Kremnos. You and I, we're both... Now, the son of Gorgo is...
Cratter up. He said the Grand Craftsman Cartonus might have some suggestions. Grand Craftsman. How have you...
King of Kremno City.
You knew I was coming?
Your matters, I've heard. But before that...
What's this?
A signet ring.
What? Mother threw it into this...
A long time to fish up.
I can hardly imagine how much patience.
Gratitude there is no need for. Repay questions you bring with you. Ask.
Fate I've always denied. By all rights, I should accept Strife's authority. It would make everyone happy. The Chrysos heirs, Count...
Yet hesitate still, you do.
Because of my people, men, women, the elderly or children. Children of Strife would then be able to go home and embrace the old traditions.
This is not...
The Kremnoans have been trapped in a cycle of bloodshed for the past 1,000 years. They seek vengeance. I accept that fate. Become the totem of strife. That lead my people into repeating the same mistakes. Then of course I would be terrified.
A different kind of criminal.
Oh. Now what did you dream about, my darling tree?
I had a dream that I turned into many me's. Then we made the moon into a ship and made the storm.
Well, that sounds like...
Yeah! The ocean wind blew...
Giannis is... What's wrong, TRIBBIE?
Because on that same island, the mountain, then there was a bed. Mama?
Yes. We call it the Black...
Oh.
Of course, my dear. The Divine Giannis.
Wow. But...
If that happens, then the Holy Maiden will have...
Yeah!
But one person alone is not enough. Once you're older, you'll make a lot of friends. You must do your best to unite them, because that's also our duty as priests.
Friends?
They might not, but they'll...
Mama? Am I...
Don't be silly.
What?
Now be a good girl and call your... Let's play hide and seek, just like we used to, okay? My Tribbios is the smartest girl.
The voice sounds so far away. I don't remember.
Your friends, who will chase the black tide.
Is this... Use the spindle to connect everyone. Bad chest! You can't lock me away! Huh? It's holding...
Many years later, many brave...
Ooh,
silly girl.
All right.
I believe one...
In that case, this way. Though, how could I have known? Was it just a learning?
When navigating at sea... Oh, sweetie.
All right.
Circe's also favors children.
I want to be a teacher. And... Mama and the other...
There will be an amazing captain on that big ship. She's cheerful, optimistic.
Wow, that's
Of course you can. I think that there's a noble girl there.
Just like Mom?
Perhaps.
I know! I named this doll. I don't remember.
Come, let's line them up. Now, Tribbios, set them on this
Music box?
Sweetheart, are you? Oh my. Well, you might have.
Put the doll. It's rotating.
That's right. It's a music box. If you place the dolls in the right spots, it will start rotating. Out of all. It's all right, my child. Happiness abounded in this lush land, but 3 carved. They declared the world. Thus you and I were created, with words and song. Thus creation. Oh, great Kefali, with light of dawn converging into a boiling river that flows to the heroic air.
What's going on?
Oh, yes, please leave me your ears. In the black mist, as death and fate draw close. On the bloodied earth, the living dead. What is this world? It mirrors your maze-like fate. What is this world? A silent lament without a trace of the past. Wandering ghosts that linger. What is the future? Souls, what is the start? A voyage born in solitude. What is it? The spirit, lonely, lonely and subdued. And subdued, and subdued. Subdued, 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 subdued. This is the sacrifice. You won't make it to the end. Only one person can.
I know. It's fine if we can't reach the end. Our minds are made up.
Go. Get your farewell treatments. Time is running out.
Mama, are you going to leave me?
My sweet girl. But remember this, Tribbios. All shall bid farewell to one. And that since your mind is made up, then traverse the black tide. I shall see you tomorrow.
Are we?
Did you have a nightmare?
Maybe. But
It's not yet the entry hour. You still... It must be that reckless Kremnoan soldier who startled Trinan. And you as well. If you want, I can pass through his chest with the golden...
Aggie!
I'm just kidding. If... Do you want to talk about the dream?
The dream itself was...
You mean...
It's Trian. Even if we refrain from ever using the power of the Century Gate again, there isn't much time.
Perhaps... I believe...
Souls will be once we head off now. We are fragmented. We can choose how or...
Compared with saying...
But don't feel sad.
It won't be long. What?
After all this talking, do you remember when...
Please, let me...
It's fine! And... Nevertheless, just as expected, another trip must be made into the abyss of fate. Hopefully...
Long time no see, Professor Anaxa.
Who are you?
It's been a while. I'm the one who once overthrew the entire classroom in that spiritual...
Oh, it's...
No way. Do you really still remember that, Professor?
I remember that glib tongue of yours. What brings you here? Sure.
You could tell.
Of course. You only beat around the bush when you have a...
That's not true. I'm here to seek enlightenment. Could you please teach me everything you know about the black-robed sword?
Rumors sure... Unfortunately, I too know nothing about it. I can only tell you that it is clad in a black robe and a peculiar By the way, I got it from the sneak attack.
Oh, I was right. It is this thing. The one...
Don't try to be a hero. No one in
Is that what the Titans...
Not at first. But the god relented after having had a taste of its power. Even with the god, that incredible power doesn't seem...
Are you suggesting that... Nonetheless...
We... Drop the pipe dream.
His mere presence...
You know that I don't...
You don't believe... I just want to...
Take a seat. Since you are sincerely... I suppose I can tell.
What's wrong, Trian? Nothing. Just remembering what monster in the black cloak. Don't be scared. Trian, we got back safe. Sorry. For the same thing. First, we need to restore the memories that have been blurred by the fragmentation. Since Yanis caused the fragmentation. We also remember to get breakfast ready for Aggie before... Oh, yes! Oh, on that note, we had saffron. Yes, it's and when we... I see. But this, after all, we will have to give it a try. Leave it to Trian. In any case, I remember that aged... Let's be on the lookout as we go.
Let's save some time. It's a dead end. Turn back, teacher.
What? Wow, this room is huge. Trinan, did you? Yeah, I saw it. What are you two whispering about? Trian can't even hear her own Well, never mind. Trian suddenly feels like this place is quite... Oh, there's a whiff of safari in this room! It's right over there! Over here! Follow Trian! Trian, slow down!
Even if separation is our fate, futile death is not the solution.
Right here! Sweet. Wait, isn't that name... Never mind that for now. Why is this letter here? And how could it be? Is it... But Ornix has the whip... Come on, this isn't the right time to be playing games.
Separation and reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Are these visions also fragments of the past? TRIBBIE! What? Huh? I said, TRIBBIE, why aren't you saying anything? We were just lost what you said. Okay, could Orin something? What do you... It might just... Is Ornix really putting... Still no luck finding any safari. I suppose we can do without it. Let's try to convince Ornix. Whoa, Trinan, look at this. So cool. So many of us. dark places like this? What's going on, Oryx?
Are you saying that the black-robed Swordmaster is not just tied to the Black Tide, but is also...
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can hold core flames. Second, I'm one of its targets. Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar, ceremonial blade can interact with a core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. I hypothesize that the blade can set... The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained consistently focused on me.
But if your argument holds up, wouldn't he be headed to Akuma soon? The vortex...
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. If my presumption holds, the first target is me. The second target is Oryx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third, but I suspect Akuma won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame...
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flame...
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. Can you fly?
No, I can't.
Can that Swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if he does grow wings?
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has...
With the distances between Akuma, the grove, and these...
Oryx! Are you in here? No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or... TRIBBIE, we should leave. This has other people. What? Oh. Listen, footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on, we need to hide. TRIBBIE, Trinan, come. What's this? Trian feels like...
We only saw the 2 of you collapsed on...
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't... What about the black robes?
Blast it! Of course it's him. We were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to...
Then Lady Trian...
She doesn't have much divine power left.
That you're both safe is all... Everyone, we must take action now. We should split into 2 groups. The other group will come with me to pursue the black-robed sword... I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide. I'll tell you the details as we move.
Lord Finan!
Lady... Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya Finan. I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that...
I understand. Hatred is a hero. I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss them.
Abyss too.
Thank you, everyone. Partner. We're back, Glaya.
You should have come to me first.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Akuma...
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only two titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. I've never seen the golden thread pulled this taut. Finan, tell us your plan.
This being is not just hunting titans, but taking the core flames too?
Yes. Just like the Flame Chase journey is doing.
Regardless of whether you're right,
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the core flame, Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Cersei's core flame while we were on our way to the Abyss. So he can make preparations.
Tell me, what makes you think this won't?
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also... He is the key.
Ma'am, do you mean... me?
I see. Finan, that battlefield, is it Castrum Crimnos?
Yes. I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our part... That will be the key to our victory. We will use Orynyx's power to once again open a passage to the past. Then, we'll seal the Flame Reaver in the maze of time.
Impressive. Orynyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Akuma. Once we take back the core flame, it's very clever. Can you do it, little...
Come on!
Such enthusiasm. By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when TRIBBIE went missing. Kainos and her following have heard tell of the incident at the Grove, and are galvanizing...
What are they...
That short but that's a prop, Finan. It is my hope.
Of course.
I apologize. The situation brooks no delay.
I may not be as mad...
As for whether we can...
Based on what I know of him...
Of course. We are grateful to you for... May carefully sharpen up.
You mean Mighty? Don't worry. That man would...
Farewell, my dear friend.
You and I.
If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more.
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle.
Is that why you're here? To pray to the dead?
No, just the opposite. You can entrust the front lines to us this time. You can't afford to lose your...
Have you heard the story of Geocles?
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonis. That's the name of the legendary mountain.
Let's have a chat before we go on. Cartonis told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion. They spent their days quarrying and gathering. But Geocles is different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes, that is why he too faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures beyond, the Ladonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions, and they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. When Geocles, who had taught him Ladonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, and then lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were no...
Let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
That's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate for peace instead of leaving the mountains. They didn't give up. If you were in his shoes...
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would...
A solution that would make everyone happy, huh? That's how naive we are. He took the mountain dweller's store of gemstones, traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the Companions. Under the cover of night, he set ablaze the forest surrounding the settlement, forcing his people to flee the mountain. That great fire marks the beginning of mountain dweller history. Since then...
But leaving their homeland also brought many mountain dwellers misfortune. They
were hunted by Kremnellans or enslaved. Indeed, that is undeniably also part of their history. But that is Geocles for you. The merits of his actions, or lack thereof, have been scrutinized by many. But historians nevertheless hail him as the... It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him, nor did he even waste time trying. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes.
You've made up your mind.
I'll be leaving Akuma soon to fight the great darkness of this world. So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra. That's my weak spot, and the only way to kill me.
You have my word.
Go now. The battlefield calls. But if you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky. Loudly call out the name.
That's the sound of an all-out war. Let's hurry. The battlefield?
Let's see.
No way. A Kremnoan. I didn't think she'd meant...
And Ackerman?
What? Didn't Aglaya tell you?
Aglaya, that vile usurper, our king, will be back soon. You'll be able to...
The Kremnote rest in peace. Did they come to fight on their own accord?
Must become king.
Let's see.
We're almost there.
Once we take back the core flame, Yanis's passage will open. When that rest...
But remember what Mighty said before? Cast us. Let's go, partner.
Finally.
Pent in the memories of the dead! Executioner!
You sure know how to keep a man waiting. Any later, and I fear the tightness of sacrifice.
Frail child of humanity, it is more effort keeping you here and home against that will than it is in seeking the truth of the world.
I venture forth to forever triumphant! Victory inevitable!
Expand your thinking. What a crow. Time to kill! Never seen perfection before. Curious, endless freedom. Nothing but a boy. Open sesame. Glimpse in the night. Time to twirl!
No, dirty. Watch your head. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I venture forth to forever triumphant! Victory inevitable!
Watch your head.
The fearless will not fear too slow.
Honored to meet me. Do you know who this big diamond? It's all yours! Expand your thinking.
Long last.
How embarrassing. You didn't come down from the sky?
This city is mine anyway. So why shouldn't I go through the front door? Minion of the Black Tide. I, King of the Kremnoan Legions, will be your opponent.
Long time no see. Fangs and claws got dull. Never hesitate! I venture forth to forever triumphant! Victory inevitable!
Open sesame. Glimpse in the night. Time to twirl! Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a boy. Time to twirl! I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking. What a crow. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Open sesame.
Heed my call! I am the Lance of Fury. The agony this world needs! Witness this. New God has come to Castro Kronos.
Look! The warriors have returned!
As the Council of Elders said,
They really gave the core flame of strife to a Kremnoan at the end.
What a noisy crowd.
This,
It's probably because Orynyx is gone. Orynyx was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with miracles, allowing humanity to reap many a convenience from the past.
What they don't know is that the Titan didn't do all of that of its own Regardless, the Titan has fallen, and we must surrender Orynyx's...
A meeting with that woman again so soon?
Professor Anaxa, matters that require Aglaya's attention are piling up. You two meeting again will, forgive my honesty, just try to stay on your best behavior.
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. I've been trapped in her prison the moment I set foot in this holy city. Don't worry, I don't want trouble.
They have... Alright, I suppose that's putting it lightly. Don't worry, you'll figure...
I'm sure you don't need my help handling Orynyx's core flame. So I'll be off. I have some personal matters to attend to.
It somehow feels like D has closed himself off even more after he completed his trial.
Yeah, a lot has happened in the past few days. You've been lost in thought for a while now too, TRIBBIE. Did Trinon bring news?
Yes. She was at the bottom of the valley.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. They also found someone else beside. He was no better than a corpse when Trinon and Hyacinth arrived. He had suffered more cuts than could be counted and leaped off a cliff from a great height. All to free Trian's body from the clutches of the Black Robe.
What a brave soul.
Yes, it's Krateros.
Stop! If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill her.
How ludicrous. Your body made of flesh.
Better to die in battle than return even in glory. As a Kremnoan.
She's lost her divinity. But answer me this, child of strife.
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, I protected the king against the Black Tide with a pathetic killer like you could never understand.
And crumble.
Good! Supreme Gloom, come! Let us fight! For Amphorius!
We foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago.
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. It wasn't life itself that Lady Trian... Why does she look like she really turned into a doll?
Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trian has used up her borrowed time from Yanis, that's all. Her spirit is now riding the west wind.
If a world like that truly exists, does that mean everyone from the Grove is there too?
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not remember? The prophecy that guides the Christ that loves all of its creations dearly and would never bear to lead us astray with lies. What about the Kremnoan veteran?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. Even so, I had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again. But if light ever disappears from Akama...
The parting hour is upon us. Yet the golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils. Everyone, please take this. You've returned unscathed, and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy.
It's incredible to think that we returned Nikador's core flame not so long ago.
You could say this is the true face. I do not see a Naxa around.
Yes, it just seems much more efficient than...
A rash decision. After all, he still bears. I do concur. The Chrysos heirs hadn't, but this
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, and we leave the Titan's divine positions vacant, we can't even begin. But the most pressing issue at hand is that we haven't found the Chrysos heir capable of bearing Orynyx's divinity.
Finan, Castrus, mighty, and only a chosen few, but yet we cannot compel.
Truly a
Yeah. How about letting him give it a try? Mem special, mem.
I see the Reaper has forsaken you
It simply put my life in the hands of that priest girl's medical talent. But this isn't about me, Mighty Mos.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into steel, and my blood is seething in a blaze. I've made history, and henceforth divinity and kingship shall go.
Indeed. You've realized the aspiration now. You can at last bring out... What?
Over 2 millennia past, devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected a city of their own. Ever since then, yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my newfound divinity, this history is sheer absurdity and inferiority. People surge onto the battlefield like the city and the beliefs that Kremnoans hold so dearly belongs to
you. Are you trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride?
That pride holds little significance, Krateros. Now that I've assumed the divinity of strife, my next step will be to renounce the title of king.
No.
Convey my message to every Kremnoan.
Do not do this, Mighty Mo. I beg you.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos, the Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official close today.
You have killed us. You have killed us all.
No. I am granting
what?
My mother's signet ring. It served as a symbol of kingship. Take it, and rally those who have lost their identities. Convey the word you no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destination. However, a cruel fate awaits Amphorius. No matter how illustrious a dynasty may seem, it crumbles to rubble. Yet, you shall tread the only path.
Why task me with being your messenger?
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans. Humans who stand ready to raise their shields high.
I failed to save that.
That is irrelevant. As demigods, that what truly matters is that
the one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night.
Yes.
She's not one to easily make a concession.
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity of your soul to her. I promised her that I would dedicate all I have to the...
And what is next, Mike? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong. The madness that has plagued Nikador and the darkness that... It's now my turn to fight. There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
You're here, Mighty Mo. It seems that you are prepared.
Yes.
You aided Akuma through yet another trying ordeal.
Isn't that exactly...
Not everything unfolds according to my plan. In the current state of the world, I can only proceed one step at a time. Furthermore, you are ready to dedicate all that you have, regardless of the promise you made to me, aren't you?
Throughout my time in the Holy City,
And what is it?
It's the magnetic allure in your presence. It draws people to gather around you willingly, to seek your guidance. They strive not to... That is precisely...
I am truly... And now, Idamos.
I shall see Nikador's aborted mission through to completion, and become the strongest bulwark for Amphorius to defend against the Black Tide. I will secure enough time for the Flame Chase journey, until you manage to lead everyone to reach the miracle of Genesis.
Idamos, a new chapter awaits Amphorius. Yet...
Huh. What did you see after assuming Nestia's divinity?
Despite the passage, you shall have your...
Just as cryptic as all the other prophecies.
What's the reason for the laughter?
I was just thinking, if an ordinary person encountered these words, they would probably stay away from the baths for the rest of their life.
But I cannot forgo the delightful experience a bath offers. So, I assume you...
One day, you shall die with a wound in your back.
Well, that is a rather...
If I were to be terrified by drivel with no basis, I would not have attracted...
You speak the truth. May farewell, mighty.
Outlanders? No, if all goes according to plan, this may be our fun. That means a lot to me. How about you let me... Are you gonna say something insane again, Trailblazer? Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get the vague feeling that you have a great significance. With this departure, you have my gratitude. Yes? Well, feels peculiar, I suppose. But this one... I wish the same for you.
The prince is here! Run! Hold on! Lord Mightimos isn't...
What's going on?
Let's see. Salute the Guardian of Emporius!
I should have.
Hey, don't go pointing fingers without cause. I see those kids over there? They're the ones who... Were you seriously just going to sneak up?
Well, I was actually...
Oh, that's quite... We better not leave them waiting too long, don't you think?
The road to Castrum Kremnos from here is long. Perhaps it wouldn't be...
Let's see.
I think I see more than just the Kremnoans here.
I'm thinking... maybe it's about time the god of strife gets a new name. How about the god of solidarity or preservation? All right. It's about time for us to part with. Any final goodbye?
Do you truly feel as carefree as you...
You know what? You sound... but you're not off the mark.
I can see through your deception.
Well, with that said, thank you for aiding...
this triumph bring.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the Maybe I've never met.
But that matters not. Pain may be cured, but scars remain. Can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that Swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an Look forward. Chew up and swallow your past. Make sure... remember that there is a hole.
Do not worry. And, while I'm at it...
But... I'll be on my way, Deliverer. Remember to stay alive.
Yes. Same goes for you. May triumph always be yours.
Oh, right. One last question.
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonis about the signet?
Well... who knows?
Get up, my son. Yes, Mother. Mother.
What is it, Midamos?
Why must we learn to...
It is for glory and honor, my son.
Is that...
What makes you say so?
Because...
You're right, Midamos. I once believed those words. It was at that moment. I no longer put my faith in any... that of your mother, Midamos.
That dream always ends there. Kratos said that. Yet each... But now... and now... It is time for this journey to reach its end.
Look! Midamos is back!
We've got fresh pomegranate juice. Want to try some?
We meet again.
How was your training? Ooh, say, come and check out what I just wrote.
Mighty Mouse! Did you just come back from training?
It's
I'm gonna
been a while.
like a festival.
Welcome home. Mighty Mouse. Have you found something deserving of your protection as...
The son of Gorgo will be drowned in blood! The son of Gorgo will be drowned in blood! I'm home.
We smell sunlight and the wind of Akuma. This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trian?
Lady Trian.
Take it easy, Cass. Departure. When we started our journey, it's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited.
If you don't mind, are you still willing to unveil that past for us?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Mighty-Mos has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our past to find. So, what I want to know is, and what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back?
All right.
Teacher, are you?
D is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go to the Abyss of Fate and see. Then we will leave it to you. Trinan, would you...
TRIBBIE, are you not coming with us?
I want to stay here with Trian for a bit.
Since you have made your decision, see you later, teacher.
Cass,
No.
What's this?
A little gift that I had hoped to deliver to her personally.
Oh.
Yes.
Cass.
Then what?
It's just that Trian had forgotten far more things than she forgot that this glass object meant something unfortunate, according to the... No need to apologize, Cass, but now...
All shall bid farewell to one, while you and I have lost. Teacher, don't let the...
But it would be even more... They will eventually need this.
So, this is how the Temple of...
At this point, Yanisopolis still resides under...
Is it...
Yes,
Then...
right over there.
why does she look...
It's... we don't quite recall.
My...
Please don't. It's time to witness our last... You're here, Oryx. This is our memory.
False prophecy, huh? So you still think that was...
But the black tide tide has already arrived. Those chosen by fate wouldn't. And how can I alone remain safe? It's our mother. It was during a great things took an unexpected.
Did something...
Yes, but those two occurrences on that frosty night with... Let's keep up with her.
That thing ahead.
It's the altar of Talantin. But that's not our destination. We're heading to the left.
This place used to be massive. Such a hidden space like this. Is this Giannis's maze that Trinon used for divination?
Not only that, it also serves as a lock.
This is the largest...
Just follow the
Seems pretty straight. You still don't know him well enough then. He might not even need a first try. He just punch. Mighty. Enough with the talking. Let's just get started.
Of a high priest now.
That stone ball to the endpoint looks pretty tough. My hands are shaking just from looking at it. Secret door is open.
Go inside, and you'll see the place where we grew up. By the time we were born, to maintain appearance...
Even so, I still find it hard to imagine.
20 years can go by in no time.
Trinon, for most people, 20 years is a long period of time.
Right. It's hard to believe it's been so... Let's explore the room a bit.
There are so many boxes here.
These should be our belongings.
Red glass.
We were still very young the first time we saw it. It looked so sparkly that we couldn't resist playing with it. It wasn't until we were older that we learned in Yanisopolis, if someone gloriously died for destiny, The Holy Maiden on the day Mother returned later. Let's move on to the bedroom.
It's TRIBBIE.
Just as expected. Mama.
That's right, my sweet.
I wish I could go.
Oh.
I want to know how to chase the.
If you want me to
What is it?
be a good girl, just sleep.
That's it? But.
Because
How long?
tomorrow, if not tomorrow, that means the ritual. But I'll be waiting for. It's the end of in the rosy.
Wow. Oh, I know.
As long as you say, our wishes will come true.
If the final murmurs of the tide, if such a place, then our promise still. Please, wait for.
After those 10 years of darkness, we finally settle.
Where did she go?
This way.
But how?
No. We.
So, this obstacle...
Yes. The answer.
It's a secret passage.
It was a secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden's supporters for Mother and me as a precaution. And now, it has turned into our passage to escape, just as anticipated.
The temple was...
Those while others were willing to... I can't move it. I can't climb over it either. Time Titan? Is that you?
Let's save some time.
Regardless, we don't... It's...
The passage is now cleared.
Open sesame. What a crow. Time to twirl! Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Time to twirl!
Yeah, it's over already. Fast enough for you. Let's see.
Thank you, nameless god.
Let's say something.
Whoa! All these people.
Mostly, but it might not be the case.
Hey. Okay. I heard there's a lovely holy maiden I couldn't stop.
Oh, really?
Huh?
It's getting... Okay then. By the way they are dressed, the siblings look like civilians living outside the temple. Mother mentioned that when stealing from the temple was punishable by death. But that poor girl had no family and just wanted something to eat. Perhaps these two...
Ah, Lady Maiden. Lady Maiden, you need to dress warm.
No need to trouble yourself.
All... No, here. What's wrong, Lady Maiden?
This lady is Mother's old friend. We've always remembered the...
Apologies, Lady Maiden.
Perfect.
The Giannis...
It's where Giannis is... It's also the place.
TRIBBIE. What does that name actually mean?
Let's see.
The one with 3 lives. Mother believed our birth was blessed by the 3 titans of fate. She named us thus to express her gratitude. Looking at how things have unfolded, fate might have had a role in it. Finally, the Giannis vault is right ahead.
I knew there was some sanity left. No, Yen, I've come here. By the blood of the Lamb and the strength of my... I am TRIBBIE, the listener, the announcer, and the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis, the walker of the infinite paths, have come forth to assume... Just as I wished. This journey promises to be a long one. No matter. Without a doubt, Titan. Let the prophecy so that I may open a myriad of paths for this imperil. I understand, Yanis. Thank you. Now... Did you see that? I have assumed we will end thus. We shall sweep me, we follow the mother.
Who dares lay hands on the core flame?
I knew this would come.
It's opening up. Move aside and get ready. The Holy Maiden? What's happening here? Look at what she's holding, you buffoon! Take your positions and ready your arm!
Come forth, loyal guards. At least do it properly. Here. This is your last chance. If I'm right here, you all know who I am. Go ahead, however. Otherwise...
Captain! Dude, any of you want to get rich? Then come with me. Take this traitor's head and wealth will...
We can't just stand by and do...
Never hesitate!
Stand your thing. Glimpse me now. Time to kill! This big diamond! It's all yours!
How's... Could the Titan... That woman is the traitor!
Let's keep up.
Let's see. The path is opening up for me.
You're not getting away!
Oh, Yanis, protect me.
Stream forth.
The main path is likely well guarded. What do I do? Just as I thought. Inside! There are guards here too. Don't alert them. Oh, no soul. Let's see. Long last. The creature of the Holy City Guard.
This should be the last fight, but I don't... Who has been aiding Tribios in Earth? While history might be blurred by memories, seeing how the whole city is hunting her down, if she pulled it off alone...
Tribbios had been on her own since she entered but what did we truly mean to her?
In that case, let's focus on the mission.
Watch your head.
Never hesitate! Go!
Open sesame. Watch it close. Time to kill!
Too slow.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Time to twirl!
Forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Time to twirl! Expand your thinking. Glimpse me now. Time to twirl!
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Open sesame. What a crow.
Finally. This is where my god of passages. I can't stay here much longer.
Well,
Not a question that has been posed. She's about to reveal the answer.
but nothing happened. What was making her or you hesitate at this? If she had known this flame chase journey, would she still have chosen?
I think the answer is already within you.
What? You can...
Not real. She can neither see nor... Yet she knew that one day, someone would return. We can never know for sure who helped us back. It's a letter written by TRIBBIE of the past and sent to her future.
Yes. You'll remember it all. Here. I will set here. Such is the maxim that unveils TRIBBIE' fate. So...
Worry not. Each one of us has never failed. Losses are a constant on the flame. The hot blood of the
libations
surmount the myriad.
Guide the west.
So...
That's right. Now, I run to war. If I can truly, we will meet again at the end of the West Wind.
Lady TRIBBIE, do you see that everything will be fine?
Yeah.
With all due respect, Lady TRIBBIE, you know perfectly. I hope your toughness is not a match.
Cass. That's see you tomorrow?
Prophecy.
Listen. It may be that only a few heroes will bring tomorrow to the new world. But the prophecy of leading everyone to tomorrow belongs to all in...
But not everyone has the chance to see tomorrow.
Because people believe it will come true. And they are... Even as the world teeters on the brink of collapse, everyone is present. And that is why fate is not about the outcome, but the journey. It's but rather the paths that lead beyond the gate, where people tread toward the sea of flowers. So, Cass, if anything is troubling you, just set it aside for tomorrow. There's no difference between demigods and mortals. The troubles we encounter can reflect through the long night. Wait for the dawn as you think, and set off at daybreak. The hesitant part of us will be left behind in the dark, while the determined side of us will know no fear. Because that's how TRIBBIE has journeyed so far to spread the prophecy. Beckoning the morning sun, and the tomorrow it promises to bring. We will now continue the journey and face our destiny. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius' pitch-dark fog. And at the end, all will reach that silver-white shoal. That end of the journey, that new world and new tomorrow. It is a haven free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. We've made a promise to meet again at the end of the West Wind, where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow, Brienne. See you tomorrow!
child of humanity. Surely you are not waiting for the arrival of night.
Nights do not fall upon Akama.
That's why it's futile for you to wait here.
Honestly, I didn't expect the renowned Reason Titan to behave like this.
And that's all thanks to you. If your soul weren't as prickly as a hedgehog, I wouldn't have to act this way. If you were more accommodating, you wouldn't be opposing me all the time, and I could teach you more freely instead.
It was you who insisted on implanting the core flame in me. Forget it. Cut the sarcasm and just say what you need to say.
Fine, fine. All I want is to remind you. There's not much left in your soul. If you don't do something soon, I will have to take over this body.
If I'm not worried, why should you be? I know what you're planning. You just want my help answering the question. What exactly are we?
It's good that you remember. Thus, equivalent exchange. It's only fair.
Then rest easy. The answer will soon be revealed, and you'll have to return my body shortly.
Is that true?
Certainly. I initially thought this extremely frail state would hinder me from getting my body back. But I didn't expect the answer to be right within it. That saved me a lot of trouble.
That's certainly what...
Regrettably, I can't carry out the upcoming experiment alone.
The girl who's walking with death. Is she fully prepared?
Be patient, Titan. If we're always so guarded, how can...
Unfortunately, on behalf of Okima, I must ask you to slow...
I forgot about you.
A child's words are always carefree. I'll just dismiss these words as nonsense from a cheeky... Come now, conceited performer. It's time to address your relationship with that Titan.
What if I refuse?
Provocation will only tip Talantan's scales further toward your demise.
Oh, monster neither human nor divine. Don't forget that you won't dare kill me. If you snuff out the core flame of reason, what else can you use to stand against the Council?
Do you two mind if I cut in?
I warned you. Do not interrupt me.
I just have been meaning to ask. Does death really matter to you?
What do you mean?
What I mean is, before I implanted the core, you were already a silent, cold core.
so, some people arrived. We have long. No one begged death. Its arrival would even little is far heavier than just like the destiny that the prophecy revealed at the end of the Sea of Flowers. The souls of the living shall warm by, and after an embrace,
Short respite, then let's fight.
Minion?
His years...
A blade apart from...
That is what... This
Keep...
Faced... Miracle. Magic.
Lady of... the create...
If you wish. Use...
the hip.
Even...
There will all... We remember...
Zoe!
We will run...
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone.
Short respite, then time for the next fight.
Storm's on the horizon.
Play like how you usually do in the simulated universe. I don't usually get to see you outside the simulated universe. Take a look. Sound all things are as one. Enjoy yourself. All will be swept away by the wind.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Time to twirl! Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Not. Take a look. Sound lingers. Eternal melody. Oh? All will be swept away by the wind. Time to twirl!
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Time to twirl!
As if victory were ever in doubt. Feeling lucky.
Take a look. Sound lingers. Existence is limited. All will be swept away by the wind.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Time to twirl! Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
As if victory were ever in doubt.